cliffhanger there. God, I can't even speak. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little traumatized listening to the video, hearing my own voice on there. I feel sorry that you guys have to listen to it. But, without further ado, let's go ahead and finish it. We got D over here getting ready to watch the game. We figured we'd do a little bit of a collab here and let you guys know the results. Maybe we can run through it one more time, get two opinions instead of picking up where we left off. So, in my opinion here, we got Russell Wilson when we start with quarterbacks against Tom Brady. Okay?
No brainer.
Come on, man. You got to go with the GOAT, right?
Sorry, Davis. Sorry.
No Josh, brainer. You know what I'm talking about, dude. You reach for the dude. I think you tried to get him last year, too. I don't remember if you quite did, but...
Sick bastard.
We know that's your boy.
You sick bastard.
Tomcat. All right, when we move into the running backs, we're going to have Alvin Kamara against Tampa Bay. Your boy Dalvin Cook coming back from his ACL surgery against San Francisco. Meanwhile, we're going to have Todd Gurley here for Josh against Oakland and Christian McCaffrey against Dallas. Now, it's split up here based on the ESPN settings.
They have Kamara beating Todd Gurley. That's
nuts.
That's tough, man, because, Tampa Bay's defense, I would say, is better than Oakland, especially with Kamara. Okay.
No. Khalil Mack gone?
Khalil Mack gone, yeah, that's weird. I actually will take Todd Gurley on this one. Raiders defense is nothing, I say, without Khalil Mack. Tampa Bay's defense has, Gerald McCoy up front. It's got the linebackers. So I actually would give it to Todd Gurley on this one. I don't know what ESPN's smoking on, but I give it to Josh. ESPN gives it to Kamara. And then on the other one, McCaffrey and Dalvin Cook. Shit. Yeah. Dallas defense. I don't see anything in Dallas defense. I think Pablo likes them. I personally don't, so I actually gave both running backs to Big Dick Bakers.
Okay, I could see that. Now, here's the way I look at it, guys. Todd Gurley and Kamara, to me, that's not a question. I don't know why ESPN's like this. Solidify it, boys. Give it Todd Gurley all the way. Oh, we're getting a phone call.
We can't get interrupted.
We can't get into that shit right now, Commish. We're busy. Okay? Meanwhile, we got Dalvin Cook here against Christian McCaffrey. Now, I actually think this is a push myself. Christian McCaffrey against Dallas defense. He's supposed to be the new guy out there. The Carolina actually lost 3 starting offensive linemen from what I know. Dallas' defense has gone a little bit to work. I do like the new linebacker core with the rookie. They say he's killing it. Obviously, he has yet to prove it. And, Colleen's a little biased, so she's in my ear about it all day.
Sorry, Colleen.
But I think Dalvin Cook is a monster. I had him last year while he was healthy. And the man was just, making it rain. So I do think it's a push. I think they're just going to have even gains. But Josh takes the advantage here with Todd Gurley. While we move on to wide receivers here, Stephon Diggs and Brandon Cooks against Juju Smith-Schuster and Mike Evans. A couple of factors in my opinion, and you can kind of tell in the last video. I think Stephon Diggs, there's a lot of massive feed over in Minnesota. I don't know exactly which way is it going to go. I don't know if he's going to consistently be that guy to give you a lot of points. But, granted, when it comes to the red zone, it's going to be between him and Kyle Rudolph typically if they're not running the ball. Luckily for Davis, he has all 3 of them.
God, you're sick.
That could easily backfire, but in the head-to-head matchup here against Juju at Cleveland, you got to give it Stephon Diggs. He's a solid starter. Even though without Le'Veon there, Juju might get a few more targets and, a few tugs there. So don't be shocked if things flip-flop really fast here. But we got to give it to Stephon Diggs. What about you?
I just noticed that Davis does have 3 Minnesota players. 3. You're a sick bastard for those pickups, okay? But Stephon Diggs and Juju, God, man, I think AB is going to take more of the pull, and Juju's going to be a one-on-one against Cleveland. Who's Cleveland's corners and safeties? You know what I mean? I would give it to Juju. I'm giving it to Juju over Stephon Diggs, and then Mike Evans, new acquired to Big Dick Bakers versus Brandon Cooks. Look, man, Brandon Cooks, but that Rams passing, it's not fully there, right? You still have Cooper Kupp and you have Robert Woods. I think what's the quarterback's name?
Jared Goff.
I don't think he's found a full number 1. There is no dude that he's saying that's not my AB. There's I don't think he has a full one yet. So I would actually give it to Mike Evans. What is he, 6'7"? Jesus Christ. Okay, just throw it up there. Davis, I'm sorry, you have a good team, but I just think right now the matchups is just kind of...
No, you don't.
I give it to Mike Evans. I give it to Mike Evans on this one. So I think, again, receivers goes to Big Dick Bakers.
I agree with D on this one. I don't think it matters who's throwing to Mike Evans. It looks like it's going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick the first couple of games, who we all know likes to chug the ball. Now, whether Mike Evans comes down with it or not, that's the issue there. I have a feeling Mike will. You just got to put it in the vicinity. And then also with the Rams, same point my man over here made. Who the hell is the actual starter? We got Robert Woods, we got Brandon Cooks, deep threat type guys. You got Cooper Kupp catching the short. Nobody knows who the hell the tight end is over there, so we don't know who it's gonna be. Moving on to the tight ends, me and D talked about this a little bit earlier. We might be in a little bit of a disagreement. Um, I'll give it to Tyler Eifert just to start things off. Tyler Eifert had, I want to say, the most receptions by a tight end at the beginning of the season last year. Obviously, that was before injuries and before everything went downhill. While Kyle Rudolph just kept on increasing and getting better. I think that puts a little bit more of a target on his back. I think Kyle Rudolph is going to have a hard time getting open this year. Although he is their, like we mentioned, one of their big red zone threats there. I do want to give this matchup to Tyler Eifert. I just simply don't believe there's anybody in Indianapolis that's able to cover him. While Kyle Rudolph is going to be getting some bump and run here with the linebackers. Your boy Reuben Foster is going to be back and playing in full. That's my big concern. If they drop back to a zone, you got Richard Sherman to deal with. Although old, we know the men still got it.
You know what? Shit. I like Tyler Eifert. He's coming back. I really do. An Indy defense, think about it again. Who does Indy really have, right? There's no linebackers there that I can think top of the head. That's going to cover him. But Kyle Rudolph does have a new quarterback. It is
Come on, bro. Kirk.
Oh, Kirk Cousins, right? So I think as a quarterback in the new system, a tight end is your go-to guy, right? And what better than Kyle Rudolph? So I give it to Kyle Rudolph on this one just because I do think he's going to be thrown to just because it's the first game. They're getting used to each other, so I do think Kyle Rudolph wins. I do like San Francisco defense. They have fast linebackers, so it will be tough with Reuben Foster and everyone else there. But I do give it to that dude, Kyle Rudolph, man. This flex right here. I'm not going to lie, Josh. I don't know if I like Josh Gordon right now against Pittsburgh. Either Pittsburgh's, like I said, defense is kind of but I've heard Dion Lewis, man. I've heard that dude's he's going to be playing a lot. You know, so the flex is going to be catching a lot, long third down, screens. Josh Gordon's back, but I still think that Jarvis Landry is number one over there. I honestly do. So I actually give it to Dion Lewis on this one just because I think he's going to run the ball, and he's going to get passes. He might even play special teams. You never know, right? So I think he's doing all three, so I actually give it to Dion Lewis.
You know, we're on the same page on this one. To me, it's more of a running back versus receiver scenario. I like running backs, guys. There's no secret to that. Dion Lewis, he does, the only thing that's going to get in his way is Derrick Henry. The Miami defense won't do anything against him. Derrick Henry's his biggest obstacle. He's going to catch. He's going to run. He's going to have a lot of opportunities to make plays. Meanwhile, Josh Gordon has other guys he has to compete with. Although we know that he is the number one out there based on a depth chart, but how accurate that is at this moment, it's really up in the air. Flash Gordon being Flash, he is bound to get some points and he is bound to do good. I can see why ESPN gives him the upside here. But Dion Lewis, I think he's going to get a tug, close to over 50 yards.
Josh is the best player. I think Josh Gordon's the best player. I really do. But I think it may take him 1 or 2 games to come back, right? He wasn't there all through preseason games, camp. He wasn't there at all, right? So, I think it may take him 1 or 2, especially he doesn't know who he's playing with. Is it Tyrod Taylor? Is it Baker? He doesn't have, that quarterback yet who's going to be there, right? So, I think Josh Gordon's a better player, but because Dion Lewis is just a veteran running back coming in, I think I give it to him right now to push for this one. I do.
All right, moving on to the defenses, guys. We're going to have the Ravens defense over here against Buffalo, and Matt Bryant as a carrier against Philly. To this guy's disadvantage, I should say, we got the Falcons and the Eagles game pulled up right now. It looks like it's raining like hell.
I don't know you're watching this, and I know you're just getting drained on right now. I'm so sorry. I'm here kicking it.
Nice and dry.
Jersey. Just pow.
Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. Yeah, Hope the banner was worth it.
Yeah, no, same. But one thing. Ravens playing Buffalo defense. Last guy Peterman or that quarterback played, I swear he threw
Nathan.
He threw 7 picks in the first quarter.
it was actually 5 picks in the first half.
And the Ravens did lead
against the Chargers.
Ravens were the number 1 in turnovers last year, so that's good for them. But also, Saints are playing Tampa Bay. One, you're playing against your own receiver, Josh, which is But also, man, we all know Tampa's they just lob it up, man. They're just throwing ducks to Mike Evans, so. Mm-hmm. It could be Pick City. I actually do give this one as well to Lights Kamara action. I do give it to you. And then kickers, we'll see. I mean, kickers, I don't think you could ever really judge kickers, to be honest with you, unless you have Greg the Leg. But, I think it's even there. But overall, I just, for this game, will give it to Big Dick Baker. What that means, if you win, Josh, there will be a dick pic coming on Monday.
Ooh.
There will be a dick pic. And we're spreading it out. We're not just doing BBCs. We're doing white ones, Asians, Hispanic. We might even do a transvestite, okay? It's all of them. I know. Google has them all. I've already checked.
You might actually get Baker's dick if we find it.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure he has. I'm sure he went crazy in college. I know it's out there.
we know it.
I'm gonna make some calls.
Hey, on that note, guys, I'm gonna tend to agree with D here. I'm gonna go with Josh for the win. When it comes to defenses, I think the Saints are gonna struggle. They're playing a backup quarterback, but there's nothing for sure there. On the kicker aspect, I think Josh is gonna have the advantage having a kicker that's playing indoors versus having the guy that's getting poured on TV right now. There you have it, though, guys. We have Josh here as a winner. Again, sorry for the cliffhanger we left you with last time. We'll try to make it better. Like I said, 15 minutes to get all of you. Sometimes it's going to be a little challenging. I'm going to try to keep it all under one, all right? Well, thanks for listening.
Next week.
Same
thing.
Let's get it, guys.
Peace.
Hey, good luck to all of you.
Yep.
Yeah!
Come on, man. That was cool. You got to be quick.